How you doing today, Jay? This is Charles with 7883 SEO. I talked to you the other day on the phone about shooting you a screencast for your company's website. So I guess to begin, first thing, that we look for and what I do is I find websites, in local niches and trades and stuff on Google that are local here in Colorado Springs that aren't ranking organically. So right away, I typed in a keyword Stucco Colorado Springs, and you were one of the top companies to pop up on a Google Map Pack, which is let me click back real quick. So this is your Google Map Pack. This is the first thing that kind of shows up, but this is separate from organic. This is not organic, but you are number one below the ad. So what we're talking about organically is all your competitors and stuff that are here on the front page that go down, and they're in order, and you're not on this page. And so that's my first telltale sign that your website isn't completely healthy. And so basically what we do, to explain part of why you're not ranking organically or possibly. So one of the big things that Google does is they crawl these website pages. And so what they're looking for is relevant content, and that relevant content is a lot of words, but within those words, there's a lot of keywords. Not only that, but photos. So photos needing to be optimized, needing to have keywords within those as well. And I've looked through your photos and they're not optimized whatsoever, and that can lead to that. And so the other part of that content for, say, your front page on a website, Google likes to see 12 to 1500 words. It's kind of dictated upon how stiff your competition is. So Colorado Springs, there's a lot of stucco contractors, so you want to be in that realm of around 1500 words. But behind it, within those 1500 words, which is where the SEO stuff comes in on page, is keywords, things like that. And so all that's important, and I'm seeing a lot of that lacking here. This is a pretty small front page. And so what I want to show you is a metric program that we use to track websites like this. We can basically see inside your website. So as you can see right up here, I've got your website URL highlighted, and so this is actually your website. So a low authority score, which basically means that Google doesn't completely trust your website. There are several factors on why this happens. One of it is low backlinks or any links at all, but the better, obviously the links are connected to backlinks, but the more you have, the better off you are. Your site becomes stronger because you have referring domains. As you can see, you've only got 10 referring domains. The other part of that is you have no organic search traffic. Part of that is when, like I talked about, we go to your front page and there's just no content. And that reflects right here in the organic search traffic. Now, what I want to do is in the keyword I put in for this video, Stucco Colorado Springs. It's a very broad spectrum. It brings up a lot of contractors, you included. You came up in the map pack, but you didn't show up on organics. So I'm going to show you your number one competitor who shows up in the organics on this, and it's Greg Unseth Painting. Okay, they've got a pretty high authority score compared to yours, 25. They've got 948 backlinks, and their referring domains is 291. They've got a pretty broad reach. They are paying for a little bit of ads, but not much. You look at the organic search traffic, these two aren't near each other. So that tells me that, if their paid search traffic was closer to 400 and then their organic was similar, you would know that their traffic is coming from paid ads through Google Ads or whatever, but it's not. They may only be getting a portion. But right here, you had 0 for organic. They've got 444. And so the other part of that that's really important, we're going to scroll down right here. They've got 503 organic keywords. So these are buyer intent keywords that people in this area, look at and research. And basically what this does is this tells you what the traffic is that comes in. So, okay, obviously their first two, decent volume, but that's specifically for them. But if you look at Stucco Colorado Springs and you look at the volume, that's 140 searches this month. If you look at Stucco Repair Colorado, that's 390. Stucco Repair Colorado Springs, Colorado. These are all keywords, by the way. 590. Stucco Repair Colorado Springs CO, again, 590. These are major. I don't have to tell you. I mean, I know that depending on the size of the stucco job, you can range, 5, 10, 15, 20 grand per job. And so having this traffic based off of this volume right here, that's a lot of opportunities for jobs being missed. I mean, let's say you take an average $10,000 stucco job, and let's say they only pick up half of that every month, 200. I mean, obviously, I don't think they're going to do 200 jobs a month because, there's only 30 days in a month on average. But, let's say they picked up 20, 20 working days. So 20 times 10, I ain't got to tell you, that's 200 grand right there that you could be missing out on. So that's their website. The other thing I did, which is reflective to backlinks, okay, we got what's called citations. Okay, citations. So I got to go into another program, but citations is a form of a backlink. So I ran your company, Diamond Stucco. You have 11 citations and 45 opportunities. Greg Unseth has 32 with 31 more opportunities. This is another reason that he's ranking higher. His company's ranking higher. These are all important factors. So like if we go back, I'm going to click back. Stucco Colorado Springs is the keyword I used. You showed up in the map pack, but once again, we go down to organics and your company is not there on the first page, and that's really where you want to be. Based on what I'm seeing, I don't think it would be all that hard to get you on the front page. Reason I'm saying that, we got an ad right here. Okay, you got one competitor here, Siding Pro, but you got Home Advisor. Those guys are pretty easy because they're just throwing words out there, and they're basically selling leads to umpteen million people. Same thing right here. You got another competitor. Another competitor, but then you got Better Business Bureau, Yelp, Angie, so showing there, you really only got about 3 or 4 competitors out of 10 that will show up on the front page. So I don't think it would be that hard to get you on the front page, but part of that is, you have to have the content, you have to have optimization, you have to have keywords on every page. You got to have a well-running website, and it's got to be decked out. But all this information I've given to you, I appreciate the opportunity for letting you, for you letting us record this for you. I hope that gave some more insight onto what we could do for you. Here's yours again, just to show you. And then here's your top competitor. And so if this has helped, give you an insight and you're interested, what I'm going to do is I'm going to email this link to you. You click on it, you watch it. If you're interested, I'm leaving my phone number in my email. So you can either email me back and we can have another follow-up conversation, or you can give me a call. But thank you for the opportunity, and I hope this helps. You have a great day.